New research is looking at the risk that frontline healthcare workers face for contracting the coronavirus. Michael George reports.
Dr. Dan Restrepo has treated many COVID-19 patients as an attending physician at Massachusetts General Hospital. He also had the coronavirus in March.
Fortunately, I had very mild symptoms such as fever and congestion, as well as loss of smell and change in my taste.
New research finds frontline healthcare workers are much more likely to get COVID-19 compared to people in the general community.
Healthcare workers that had adequate levels of personal protective equipment had the lowest risk of developing COVID-19. But even with adequate levels of PPE, healthcare workers still had a higher risk. So it really is an open question as to what other things we can do for healthcare workers to really mitigate their risk.
Dr. Andrew Chan is senior author of the study that looked at almost 100,000 frontline healthcare workers in the U.S. and the U.K. this spring. Workers from Black, Asian, and minority backgrounds had a nearly twofold higher risk compared to white healthcare workers.
I think it's quite clear that Black and Hispanic communities are disproportionately affected by COVID-19. I think our study really showed that this also persisted even among healthcare workers.
Dr. Restrepo says being on the front lines of the pandemic has been life-changing.
It was harrowing to see so many people from the Latinx communities in Boston to be so disproportionately affected by this. It also simultaneously gave me a very big sense of purpose and a sense of utility of being able to be there for these people in their time of need.
He hopes if there is another wave, it will be on a level the system can handle. Michael George, CBS News.
Risks of COVID-19 were highest for healthcare workers who said they didn't have adequate PPE. Researchers say the study was carried out early in the pandemic when PPE was scarce and disinfection protocols for PPE were not yet developed. A space tourism company is looking to get people across our planet as quickly as possible. What it's working on is next on Valley News Live at 5.